So on this episode of What Is This Idiot Doing? This is one of my CNC controllers. It's just kind of cobbled together from old pieces and parts from old controllers. And I really don't like how this looks. And if we come over here to my other one, you can see it's in the same amount of disarray. And a lot of these I use for testing and just general guidance and help. I leave them open like this because I can get to them quick. If somebody has a question, I can take pictures or do something stupid or whatever. And with these CNC controllers, you have to have a computer that runs the software to make the CNC controller make the machine move. And you can see here I've got CNC or the computer and the VFD in this little cubby hole. Well, I just took this machine out of mothballs. I've had it for 15, 20 years, and it was 20 years when I got it, and I did a whole bunch of work to it. Then I got this harebrained idea. If you have to have a computer and a CNC controller to make it all work, then why not put it all in the same case? I had this case up in my attic. It's just a cube controller or cube computer case. If we take the side off, everything, almost everything that is in this controller. So we have the 4 stepper drives. Those are the black boxes with the green terminals. 1, 2, 3, 4. The breakout board, the motion controller, 48 volt power supply along the bottom, 24 volt power supply right there. We have auxiliary 110 voltage ports that are controlled by the breakout board, which I only use one. We have a fuse panel in the back and all the cables associated with it. And there's a little board down here, which is it's a brake, but it allows when you turn the power on, it allows it a soft turn on instead of a hard clunking. So if we look in here, I've got the brake mounted up here on the front. The little silver box back there is the 24 volt power supply. The 48 volt power supply is along the top, which is right there. I've got the 4 stepper drives, and then in this hard drive cage, which is removable, I've got the breakout board, motion controller, and everything down inside there. And this will actually just slide right out. And this slides in and clips in. I've got some more wiring to clean up. I don't like how some of this is. And I had a piece of nylon, so I machined this back panel, cut out the 120 millimeter fan that was supposed to be back there. So we have X, and everything's labeled. It's just hard to see. X, Y, Z, A. There's my external power for the spindle. The RCA, or not RCA, but the RJ45 jack here, which goes to my home switches. Probe, power in, power out. This cable here just goes and snakes around and plugs into the motion controller on the board. Now we've got a fan here, keeping everything cool. The motherboard, RAM, video card, little 2.5 inch hard drive down here holding the operating system and the Mach 3 software. And I've got a big red e-stop button on the front. Is this smart? Is this stupid? I don't know. I was bored on a weekend, so I decided to build this monstrosity of a contraption. And I've still got some cable management and stuff to do, but it works fine. The machine works great. It's nice and smooth again. Now what I'm probably going to end up doing is taking this controller, replacing the one down there in the cabinet with this one, and rebuilding that one for this machine. That's what's going on in the episode of What's This Idiot Doing Today?